I am getting ready to video where these pigs have tore up my place. I've just had surgery, so I don't know if it'll come out too good. You can see right here where they have been rooting all my flowers. They come over here. You see where they tore up all my mulch there. Right there. They have been rooting everything, all my flowers up, breaking them. You see where they've been rooting. I've asked this man, I don't know how many times, you see where they've been rooting it all up, to lock his pigs up. And he just don't do it. They've been all up here around my flower beds, rooting. All in here. You can see where they've been rooting, tearing up everything. I even put a fence up around here trying to keep them out. And that don't do no good. I got a fence all the way around my property, electric fence. And I still can't keep them out. Last year, they come down here and did the same thing. He didn't do nothing about it then. I come over here, put a fence up around my barn where they rooted up. You can see where they've rooted it all up. I hauled dirt in here. It just don't do no good. You can't keep them out. You see where I hauled the dirt in here. They come over here and they've rooted all this up. All around my deer stand. That's my deer stand. They've rooted all up around it. They just tore my grass all up. They've tore everything up. You can see where they've been digging. They dug all this up. You can just look and see all across my whole yard there. They dug. I had dirt here hauled in to put out. I had to get that done. They rooted all up around my bushes there. Here's still my electric fence. Okay, now I'm gonna take you to my yard. That's part of my yard. Here's the rest of my yard. They've come up here. You can see where I've straightened it out 2 or 3 times, but they keep rooting it up. They've knocked my flowers off. They rooted all my flowers up there. You look right there real good, you can see where they've took the mulch and just rooted it everywhere. And I'll come over here and see if I can get a better picture. You see under there where I had it all level, they've rooted it up, got dirt all in it. They've rooted it out of the lining where it's supposed to be. They tore up some of my flowers. They rooted all this up. Here's my electric box right here, and you can see right there where they have just went to town. All right, over here, they've rooted all this up, knocked all my ornaments down, broke some of them. They rooted all around there. You can see where they rooted it all out. I got a real pretty yard, and I don't appreciate nobody's livestock tearing up all my stuff. You can see where they've rooted all in there, knocked my little ornaments all down. Rooted it all up around the ground. I had some pine straw there, they rooted that up. They knocked them down. I don't know if you see it real good, where they've rooted and tore up. Then they come over here, and they've knocked all this down. You see where they've rooted. You see where they've rooted it all up. I mean, up here, damn mess. Rooted all that up, knocked my ornaments my little statues down. They've just tore up everything. You see what a mess I've got. And some of my flowers probably not going to come back because they've rooted them. They've been out here rooting around my outhouse that I built for decoration. They tore that up. Rooted all that up. I got a fence all the way around it, but it don't do no good. I had to haul dirt in here where they rooted up my sod. You can still see where they've been out here rooting. They've come out here and rooted again. And then over here, oh man, this flower here, it caught hell. They rooted it all up. You see where they rooted it? And over here, they've rooted all this up. Done some damage there. And there's an edger there. You can see, I'll show you. Right there's an edger right there. And you see where they've rooted all my mulch out. And then let's go over here. They've rooted all this up, knocked my stones down, rooted all that up. I mean, it's a mess. And this mulch costs us money too. It's $500 for 5 loads. And they've rooted it and got the dirt all in it. And you see my ornaments on the ground. I just had surgery 2 days ago and come out here today and I see all this. Today's July the 28th. And this is heartbreaking, and there ought to be something that somebody can do. You know, I work hard in my yard, and there's no sense in this. None at all. I've been down there I don't know how many times telling him he needs to do something with them. They've come out here and rooted all this up. You can see where they've rooted all in there. And I take pride in my yard, you know. I take pride in it. They've rooted all this up. Now they're starting to come up here towards the house. They've knocked my stuff down and rooted all in there. They went around the house. Let's see. They come right here and they destroyed. They just got dirt all in this here. Knocked that thing down. I set it back up. And this happened just this morning. I don't know what to do. It don't do no good to talk to him. And he was supposed to pay me last year and didn't ever come and offer to pay me or nothing. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Thank you.